Welcome back. We're in day 4, and this lesson is inviting us to take a major step forward in the path of spiritual discernment. And this idea I continue to apply almost every day in difficult situations to get me decoupled from fearful ideas that I'm holding. It was also confusing when I was going through my own process of discernment, but I'll start with saying it is a major step forward in the path of spiritual discernment. So let's break that down. We'll go one step at a time. Whereas lesson 1 was having us contemplate on the external world, lesson 4 is saying, go inward. Let's take it one step at a time. First, let us remember what it is that we're doing in A Course in Miracles. What we're doing with this path and any other spiritual path that is direct is to awaken us into the realization, the lived experience, the inner knowing of our deepest essence, and that is awakening to our spiritual nature. I am trying to use words that are direct to what it is that we're awakening to. It's the miracle of A Course in Miracles is to awaken us to our spiritual truths, our spiritual nature, our spiritual connection to one another and to life itself. It is in a spiritual dimension that each one of us has to experience for ourselves. But that is the path that we're all in. That is what we've embarked on. That is what each of these lessons is pointing us to. Okay, so that's on one aspect. Then the other aspect that I want to bring to our awareness as we take in the essence of this lesson is I want us to be okay if any confusion arises. And the reason I say that is because I myself was confused, and I still am working through confusion every day, but every day I now have new tools that help me meet the confusion with wisdom, with these tools and other tools that I've gathered through my path, so that I open up more and more and more every time. There's no real end goal. It's more of an opening that continues to expand. Like anything else that we learn, the more we're exposed to ideas and we stay with any potential resistance or confusion or anything that we may experience in the path of learning is ultimately helpful for the greater purpose of understanding. And that is a universal truth, and it applies here too. So these thoughts don't mean anything. They're like the things that I see in this room. So in order to make this fun, we're going to sit together and do this exercise together. The exercise is going to help us identify that we are not the thoughts, but we are the greater field of consciousness that witnesses the thought that arises and passes. The thought comes to our mental field and it passes from a mental field. And the reason we're doing this is because as we recognize that the thought doesn't mean anything, we start to separate our truest essence, which is the field of consciousness that is observing the thought arise, and it observes the thought pass away, which is what the lesson is very skillfully pointing us to. And once we can say to the thought, oh, that thought doesn't mean anything, what we're doing is we are starting to make a separation between identification with thoughts and having a space where we know ourselves to be the field that sees the thought. Now, instead of being one with the thoughts, we start to create space to recognize, oh no, I'm observing the thought. That is my true nature. That is the process. It's very simple, but that is the process. We just do that over and over and over and over and over again. So let's go ahead and do that together. So we sit. And we breathe. And we come to the present moment. And we welcome the intention that brought us here, the intention of knowing ourselves deeply, of knowing our union with love that is inside of us, with wisdom that is inside of us, to have a direct experience of our spiritual essence that is our true nature, and that it's joined with the entirety of life, so that we can find relief in knowing that we're not separate from life, that we're being held by life, that we're safe in life. And whatever other intention you may want to add, go ahead. And so we sit together. It's easier with the eyes closed. And you simply feel your presence. And notice when you become aware of the first thought that is crossing your mind. I just noticed mine. So once you become aware of the first thought that arose in your mind, you apply the idea for today. Oh, that thought doesn't mean anything. Why doesn't it mean anything? Because regardless of the idea that arose in our mental field, it is not our truest essence for the only reason that it arose and it passed away. That the fact that is impermanent, the fact that the idea came and went, means that it's not our deepest essence. That is the practice. Our deepest essence does not come and go. Our deepest essence is here, is connected to life, and it's non-changing. So that is the practice. We just continue to do that day after day, tapping into our presence, observing what arises in our emotional and mental field. Because it's arising and passing, that is not our truest essence. Our truest essence is impermanent, and it's connected to the wholeness of life. It is the life force that is animating us. That is our spiritual nature that we're awakening to. And we do this with a lot of kindness. We can't go on this path judging ourselves for not knowing this before. We can't go, we can, but it's going to cause suffering until we recognize through self-love that it's unnecessary to have guilt for having a human experience. I'll summarize it like that. So to any arisings that feel constricted, that feel painful, that are doubtful. It's like, oh, compassion. It's like, it's okay. I just really want to do things right. I don't want to waste more time. That's what I was thinking about doubt the other day. It's like, oh, I see you. I see your doubt. Talking to myself. Oh, I am doubtful right now. So we're only on lesson 4. And I've been doubtful about whether this is right for me to share these ideas with you guys. And understanding that I'm still learning, that I'm still in this path, just like everyone else. But I want to learn more, and it excites me to share. But doubt arose. It's true. It's been arising for years. But the other day, I saw it arise in my mental field. And I created that, you need a word for it, like that space where I didn't identify with that energy, with the thought of doubt. And I was able to see it. And I was able to hold it with compassion, hold myself with kindness and compassion. And I said to myself, or more like I understood doubt. I understood my own doubt. Because I saw it with kindness and compassion, I was able to understand my own doubt. And the doubt was based on a fear of doing things wrong. And yet, part of this journey is to accept that we all make mistakes and to forgive ourselves for our mistakes with a lot of kindness and compassion for our human experience. So I'm sharing an example of my own path with having to hold myself with kindness. And I still do it every day. And I can't walk this path without holding myself with kindness. And I say that because it will continue to be part of our practice to cultivate self-love, self-compassion, and to know that it is safe to be in a human body, having a human experience. It's very innocent. And we can forgive ourselves for not knowing what we didn't know before. That's part of the unfolding of life. It is part of our own unfolding because we are life, living, knowing itself, loving itself. So, with a lot of love in my heart and humble desire to share these lessons and learn myself as I share them, I want to say thank you for being here, for going through this these 4 days together. And I hope that you continue to be inspired to go through the path and hold yourself with a lot of love and a lot of kindness. I look forward to seeing you next time for lesson 5. Thank you.